You know what? I'm not going to be the guy who comes on here every time Man United don't win and like say, "Oh, I told you so." You see, Amorim, blah blah blah. But I just want to highlight these key kind of games, right? These key moments. So people thought after the start we had against Arsenal that we were going to go into the Fulham game and just blow them over, yeah. And granted, like chances were missed. Bruno missed a penalty, could have changed the complexion of the game. Cool. But this is where being a manager comes into place, and this is what people don't seem to understand. When things are not going your way, how do you adjust? It's called in-game management. How do you make changes that positively influence the team? So, for example, you take off Ahmad, who is one of Manchester United's best players, and you bring on Dalot, who has been objectively poor for the last. You take off Casemiro, you put Mason Mount back in the midfield, you take Mason Mount off, then you bring on Ugarte. Then you need a goal, last 5 minutes, you bring on two centre-backs. Not at 60 minutes, the last 5 minutes when you're trying to go for a goal, right? And I'm sure those guys could have played the remaining 5 minutes. We don't have any European football. We have no midweek games. Meanwhile, Kobbie Mainoo's on the bench, Xerxes on the bench. Now, I don't understand what... Anyway, you know what? I need to stop. Ladies and gentlemen, I promise you, Ruben Amorim is displaying one of the worst managerial performances that I can remember. He is really, really bad. And people think, oh, he needs time. Time for what? Time for what? Time to get worse. Look no further than Thomas Frank over at Tottenham. Not only did they outplay PSG, the European champions, for most of that game, but they've scored 5 goals and conceded none. Impact. It doesn't need to be perfect, but show me something else. Tottenham actually look good, but our fans sit there with chest demanding that we give a manager that has a win percentage of 25. We are demanding that we give him more time. Let's just see what happens. On to the next game.